Lately, the news has been filled with politics and people doing unspeakable evil things with children. It's kind of getting me down. Let's take a break. Let's stop talking about evil people for a minute. Let's just talk about dumb people. This will be a little more fun. How about this one? Melissa E. Allen. Ever heard of her? Nah, no one's ever heard of her. She was shoplifting in front of 65 police officers. Well, there she is in all of her glory. So the event was a Target in Framingham, Massachusetts. And there was a charity event called Shop with a Cop, where 65 uniformed police officers went around the store with 165 local school children. It's a community outreach program, doing something nice for the community. So as Melissa entered the store, she noticed heavy police presence and even spoke to some of the police participating in the event. She went to the garbage bin aisle, grabbed a Rubbermaid bin, and browsed through the store while filling the bin with $1,105.40 worth of merchandise, including stolen jewelry. Walked around the store, filled up her bin, tried to leave. Shoplifting in front of cops. Congratulations, you're incredibly stupid. All right, how about this one? Prisoner leaving jail punches officer, goes right back in. There he is. Marcus Colon, Stamford, Connecticut, was a free man for almost an entire minute after completing a 9-month stay in Bridgeport Correctional Center. Marcus was called out of his cell. The officers confirmed his freedom and escorted him to the front doors. As Marcus made his way toward the front door, one of the officers offered a piece of advice: "Don't come back." Marcus did not take the words of wisdom too kindly. He turned around, swung at the correctional officer. A number of other correctional officers grappled Marcus to the ground, subdued him with pepper spray, and dragged him back to his cell. Fake police officer pulls over real police officer. Who's this brainchild? Oh, look at this guy. Marcos Pacheco Bustamante was impersonating a police officer when he pulled over a real police officer. The police officer was wearing his uniform at the time. Friday morning, Marcos was driving his dark green Ford Crown Vic near I-95 in Miami. He spotted an SUV in front of his vehicle, placed a blue siren on top of his vehicle, and tried to pull him over. Both cars pulled over. Alton got out of his vehicle and approached Marcos's vehicle. He noticed that the person driving did not look like an officer and immediately arrested the suspect. The police officer discovered a realistic-looking BB gun and a blue flashlight, and he went straight to jail. Man makes up a robbery to get out of work. Here's another one. Brilliant-looking fellow. On the evening of Monday, February 20th, 28-year-old Dominique Lewis Jones allegedly made a false police report claiming he was robbed at a hotel, so he had an excuse not to go to work. At approximately 7:30 p.m., detectives of a major crime unit and a K-9 unit of St. Johnson's Sheriff's Office arrived at the Howard Johnson Inn located in St. Augustine, Florida. After receiving a report of robbery, Dominique Jones told the police that a man approached him when he exited out of his hotel room. The man ordered him to the ground and stole his wallet. When Dominique was asked to give a description of the assailant, he failed to do so. When the deputies asked what direction the robber fled, he was also unable to do so. After further questioning, eventually Dominique admitted to making up the robbery story because he didn't want to go to work that night, and he was arrested. Man covers up burglary by calling 911. Fails. Oh, that handsome fella. Jeffrey Allen Dove noticed neighbors' home was empty, so he took the opportunity to burglarize the house and then called the police to notify them the house was left unsecured, thereby making him the #1 suspect. You ever hear that phrase that the average person is pretty stupid? Just remember, 50% of people are even dumber than that.